Good afternoon, guys. Welcome to RunSignUp's webinar series. I'm Johanna. I'm the head of marketing at RunSignUp. Today, most of our webinars is going to be run by one of our new technology partners, Eventbaxx. They're one of the leading technology partners in digital race bags. They enable digital communication and sponsorship opportunities, and they've been working with a lot of top races in Europe and have moved over into the US market. We think their technology is really cool, and so we're just kind of excited to partner with them and make their offerings a little bit more accessible to you guys. The Eventbaxx team is joining us from Germany. They're going to handle most of this, but if you guys have any questions, you can enter your questions in the question bar at the bottom right of your GoToWebinar console. We'll hold most of the questions until the end and then answer them all once the presentation wraps up. If there's anything that we can't answer live, we can also respond to you guys by email. We will also be recording this webinar. So if you miss something or you have more things that you want to go back and refer to later, we'll send that out later this afternoon. I'll turn it over to Eventbaxx.
Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Mark. I'm co-founder of Eventbaxx, and thank you so much, Joanna, for having the chance to introduce our solution and talk a little bit about digitization in the endurance sports sector in January. So the idea is to give you a quick update from my experience as a race organizer, especially in the DACH region, about digitizing race events. After that, we will for sure introduce you to our Eventbaxx solution. So we will have a look on the participants view, and afterwards we will have a quick overview about the dashboard to see how easy it is to generate and manage your content, and then we will have some insights about the technical integrations, and afterwards we will for sure answer all your questions you guys have. So from my experience, I was also like almost 10 years in the endurance market. I also was the organizer of small running series with 500 participants per race and large business ones. They are pretty famous in the European sector, and marathons with over 15,000 participants. So yeah, I had to deal with many like-minded people as you are. Logically, I could collect many different impressions also with regard to digitization in the endurance sports sector. Well, I think it would take too long to describe all my impressions here, but let me try to summarize. And yeah, I would describe it as follows. So people are scared. So they are really scared. So people I've spoken to had enormous doubts about digitizing their races. So I have heard many objections such as my races are too small, it's too complicated, it would cost too much, I don't see any direct added value, or so far everything has worked quite well without it. Well, let me ask you, or I ask, is the status quo really sufficient? Do you prefer deadlock or progress? Do you want to innovate? Do you want to continue growing, generate additional added value for yourself, but even more for your participants, partners, and sponsors, so all parties involved in your race? I would say progress is about change. And I don't think many people were even aware that they are already part of digitization and what added value it already adds. So let's talk, for example, about online registration. So everyone knows for sure what added value a solution such as RunSignUp generates, right? So enormous time savings, automation of processes, precise monitoring and evaluation, new marketing possibilities, and much more. I think you know it best. That's why you're using such a solution, right? And yeah, I'm convinced that the digitization of endurance sports has a very high added value for all of us, and sooner or later everyone will have to deal with the subject. And yeah, from our point of view, there are like 4 major advantages or opportunities, as you can see also on my screen. So it's all about monetization. So there are a lot of possibilities if it comes to that point. It's about increasing digital and social reach for sure. Sustainability, and of course the analytics part where you can measure your return on investment like in real time. Well, it would now take too long to deal with these 4 or 5 points in detail. yeah, just to mention that, I've written a more detailed blog article on the subject, which will be gladly shared later on here, and you can read a little bit more about into this topic if you're interested in. Yeah, but as I mentioned before, this topic has already occupied me enormously years ago, and I thought about how exactly these points can be combined in a winning digital solution for race directors. And Eventbaxx was born. So Eventbaxx is so much more than just a digital raceback solution. It's about activating your partners and sponsors in a completely new way by creating a new online and mobile revenue channel. It's about increasing digital and social reach to expand the number of race participants, acting in a cost and resource saving manner, adapting sustainability and supporting green environment, and well, yes, for sure, measuring the return on investment in real time. But yeah, I would say enough talk. So let's jump into Eventbaxx and yeah, see how all parties involved in the race can benefit. So you as an organizer, your partners and sponsors, and your race participants. So let me switch my screen for that. So yeah, Leonard prepared a pretty cool example for you that you can see here. Eventbaxx is a cloud-based solution. So it's not a mobile application. So this is the race participants view. It's just an example. So your race participants do not have to download, register, or log in somewhere. So it's real easy to have access. So we try to demonstrate here. So you can see, or you can upload as race director, a nice, catchy highlight picture, as you can see here. And obviously you can also brand this, for example, like powered by sponsor, or this digital race bag is sponsored by. It gives you even more visibility, or let's say for your partners and sponsors. If we scroll down here, you can see a personal salutation. So you can choose that. You can say, Mark, here's your Eventbaxx, or first name plus name, here's your Eventbaxx. So you can also go with a white label if you want to. So you can name it, yeah, by your own for your individual race. If we go down, you can also onboard your race participants in a real personal way. So you can leave a welcome message as, hey, and this year we have something like a digital race bag. Here you can find exclusive vouchers from our amazing partners and sponsors. You can also work with HTML here, or even with emojis, as you can see here. On the right side, you can see how long your race participants have access to this Eventbaxx. So this is up to you. So you can say, hey, 4 or 5 days after the race, the Eventbaxx should be closed. But you can also say 2 months after the Eventbaxx, it should be closed. So it's up to your philosophy and also to your creativity. For us as a technology provider, there is no different at that point. And if we scroll down, we come to the heart of each Eventbaxx. So here your race participants can explore beautiful content created by you as the race organizers, but even more from your partners and sponsors. And here you have a lot of different functionalities, as you can imagine. So let's start on the left side with the Adidas coupons. So in general, the coupons or the content cards, the structure is like almost the same as the Eventbaxx. So you can upload a nice, catchy header picture. You can teaser a message here, like classic coupon. There could be an advertisement message, and you see the partner and sponsor, which obviously provides that coupon. If your race participant clicks on that, there pops up a so-called detailed view where you, or let's better say your partners and sponsors, can leave additional text. So this is just a classic coupon functionality. So just a simple, clear advertising message. For example, hey, I'm Adidas, here I am, as you can see here. On the left side, there's a bookmarking functionality. This is pretty cool for your race participants, or even more for partners and sponsors, because once it's bookmarked, they will be shown in a more prioritized position. So once the race participants have access to the Eventbaxx again with their individual link, it will be shown more in the upper positions, as you can see here. Your partner and sponsor can also enable the feature that this coupon could be shared in the social environment to increase digital reach. So actually we support Facebook and Twitter. And as we have a straight mobile focus, you can add it to your iOS wallet for offline access. Android, we are currently developing. It's on our agenda for 2018. And on the right side, you always have a clear call to action, which you can label by yourself. You can say, hey, learn more, or shop now, for example. So it's up what advertising message you have. Another possibility is which media. So to each type
Hey, Mark. Looks like our screen is a little bit frozen. Give me 1 second.
Hello, can you hear me again?
Yep, I've got you back.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know. I can also see in the chat part that yeah, the connection seems to be lost. Yeah, hopefully you have seen the video coupon. It's loading now because the connection is still not that good. But yeah, I just wanted to give or to show you that you can easily insert here which media, if you have not seen it or heard it before. So your partner and sponsor have the power, or you as the race director have the power to upload here which media to make the coupon more attractive and fancy. Another option we have is a so-called code coupon, which is pretty cool. So your partners and sponsors can leave a code here. So it's already tapped. Normally there would be, okay, tap the code here to see it. So we can work here with personal code lists or with global codes. So yeah, all of you now here listening to the webinar would have the same code, like for example, okay, race 2018. But yeah, if your partner or sponsor provides a personal code list, you can also upload it here. And then, for example, it makes sense, yeah, to choose a label like shop now or buy now with a clear call to action to come into the e-commerce shop, for example. Another possibility we provide is a so-called digital redeem coupon, which is pretty cool to increase traffic on an exhibitor booth or in the stores or in the POS. So the idea, or it's completely against our philosophy if you have to print a voucher and bring it somewhere. So the idea is here, hey, come with your smartphone, show me your smartphone. You can also press to redeem here. It's already redeemed because I tried it before. And then once you have redeemed, it's also safe from abuse. So you can't refresh or reload it. Yeah, and then after that, you get your freebie giveaway or product sample, for example. It's up to the partner and sponsor. And as this is a really personal coupon, obviously there's no possibility to share it because it can be just redeemed once. This is just the basic version with the redeem button, but we can also insert QR codes or barcodes, yeah, if your partner and sponsor with that. Another possibility which our customers really love is gamification. So you can do real-time polls, surveys, or lottery games, or lead-in options. So you can ask, for example, your race participants, hey, how can we improve the race? Or I don't know, when was RunSignUp funded? And if they answer the question right, or they can just give you a feedback, they can submit it. And of course, you will later on see the data in your dashboard. But what is cool here, once they submit it, you can even reward them with a really special coupon if they answer the question right. So they can tap a new additional coupon, for example. I don't know, you have won the starting number 1, or you're in the lottery to win this, or here's a 50% off voucher, for example. A last possibility is we call it invite your friends or invite your race participant coupon, which gives your race participants the power to share or to onboard new Eventbaxx users, so new people they're interested to have access to this Eventbaxx, or are overall interested in your in your race to share this coupon in their social environment, like for example Facebook, Twitter, or they can also put it in a messenger. And then once new race participant or offline race participant clicks on it, they come into a landing page where they can leave their email address, for example, to have access to Eventbaxx or sync with Facebook. There will be also teased, to make it attractive for them, what the vouchers or the offers are or waiting in their Eventbaxx. Also there you can set up an invitation goal and can reward your race participants. For example, hey, if you reach 5 out of 5, you get rewarded by a really special coupon, which you can claim in this coupon. In addition to that, we also have here an information section where you can upload additional race-related information. Like you can also embed HTML. Hey, this is the starting point of the race. You can insert PDFs like your race booklet or the course map. It's all about bundle race-related information with cool partners and sponsor vouchers, and share this with your race participants. Just to show you that, Eventbaxx is also a full responsive design. So you can see it here on your tablet. It will look like this, and on your smartphone it looks like this. So it always looks nice for your race participant. It doesn't matter from which browser or device they have access. So this was the race participants view in a nutshell. So I hope I gave you a short intro about that, and you now have a better overview how you could use this for your races. If we jump into the dashboard to see how easy it is to generate your first Eventbaxx and share it, and then the report, the analytics. So you have a normal login. It's also web-based. So I don't know, for example, with your email address and with your passport, then you can start creating your first Eventbaxx. There's also a wizard and also a help center where you can find a lot of information. So first of all, you have to set up your Eventbaxx, so like the templates. So you can do this here. So you always have the live preview here on the right side. So you choose your header image. You can style this a little bit in your CI colors or race colors. Obviously, your Eventbaxx needs a name. You can set up a closing date. You can choose a language. Actually, we support a lot of language, but if it comes to the US market, English, I think would be a good choice. You can change the time zone if it's needed. You can choose a personal salutation or a general salutation, and so on. Once you have done that, you can also upload additional information easily here. So you can integrate HTML, as I mentioned. So it's behind the information button, and you can easily and fast upload PDFs. So you can just choose your PDF file, give your PDF title a name. There pops up an upload button. Once you click that, they will be displayed here, and you can also change the position via drag and drop easily. So once you have done that, you're good to go and jump into the heart of the Eventbaxx, so into the content section. So here you can see the actual race back in the back end. So you have the title of the coupon, the contact, the type. There's also a tag functionality. I can come back later on this. You can always edit, delete your coupons and make them active, inactive. You can also change the position via drag and drop. So if you have, for example, a national-wide series partner, put it on the first position, or up to your sponsor packages like gold partners, premium partners, silver partners. So it's up to your philosophy. So let's just create quickly a coupon together. This is that you can see how easy it is. So as I mentioned, we have different types of coupons. So you always have a preview here. You just choose the type of coupon. You upload your coupon image. There's also a crop function. Then you can enter the owner of this coupon. Let's put in webinar. You see it here immediately in the live preview. You click next. You can give your coupon a title, for example, meet our experts. You can enter a detailed coupon description like, let's make hello. You can check this box if you want to add which media easily, but just insert the YouTube or Vimeo link, for example, but you don't have to. You have to enter a target link. This is obviously mandatory. So let's put eventbaxx.com. You can style, or let's say label your CTA. For example, yeah, let's put learn more. You can schedule your coupon. So should it be available immediately, or should it end somewhere? So we can set up a specific end date. You can enter a disclaimer. Okay, in a classic coupon, it does not make that sense, but especially if it comes to vouchering, you just click save coupon. That's it. So you can see here now the coupon we just generated. If I put it now on the first position, and if I'm gonna reload the Eventbaxx, you will see it's on the first position. Okay, now I got sorry, now I'm out of the ways back, but yeah, let me check the preview one more time. Sorry about that. Okay, here we go. So yeah, here you can see meet our experts. We just put in webinar, learn more. It will lead you to the Eventbaxx page, and yeah, it's so easy. So yeah, you can do this by your own, and what is also pretty cool, you can outsource this. So if you can say, hey, I really like Eventbaxx, but I don't know, my partner and sponsors are able to create this. It's easy. So you can just invite your contacts or your partners and sponsors. So you can onboard them. You can, for example, say, yeah, Mark is the partner of your event. You can enter an email address here. They will be displayed here. You can bookmark them, and then you can reach out to them through our email system. It looks pretty nice. There's a clear call to action where they can start creating their content. So you can, for example, say, hey, as mentioned, or as included in our partner package here, you have the chance to generate your coupon for Eventbaxx. Or if you want to do it in a more personal way, you can just copy this link, and then you can insert it into your email. And once they click on this, they come into a cool wizard, which is obviously the same mask yeah, as you have. So they just click, okay, let's start. Let's just make it quickly that you see it, how it pops up on your dashboard. They just confirm the coupon. They see it. They can submit it. They can even submit it without leaving their email address. And once it's submitted, they have a cool short success message here. And you in your dashboard, you can see here in the coupon sections, there pops up a 1. That means, okay, some of my partners and sponsors just created a coupon. Obviously, it's not immediately in the live Eventbaxx. So you always have the administration rights here. So you can preview the coupon. You see it, and then you can accept or decline it. And once it's accepted, it's obviously in your Eventbaxx, as you can see here now on the 8th position. Once you have generated the coupon, it's not displayed here, but for example, if you organize multiply events and you have multiply series partners, you can just import or duplicate coupons with just one click. So there's a list, you can choose from it, you click on it, and it's immediately into your live Eventbaxx. So this was the contact section. I hope it's pretty easy. And let's say once you have generated your content, obviously you have to reach out, or you want to reach out to your participants. So there are different possibilities, like a list upload for sure, if you have a CSV or Excel list out of your system. But yeah, as you are all hopefully also RunSignUp customers, here we go a little bit into detail about the technical integration. You can easily sync your race participants from the RunSignUp dashboard by just connecting your account. So it will ask you to allow access to the Eventbaxx application. Once you have clicked that, your races you are actually organizing will be listed here. And then with one click, you can just easily import your race participants from the RunSignUp platform into our system. So it takes 1 or 2 seconds. It will reload, and here you can see it's just a test race from our account. Your race participants gets onboarded. You see the email address, the first name, the last name, the origin. It was obviously RunSignUp. Okay, we did not work with tagging here. You see the Eventbaxx is not signed yet. So there are no views. You can always edit, delete participants, or can search. Obviously, if you organize larger events, it's helpful. You can search by tagging, etc. So let's say you have onboarded your participants for your race. After that, you can generate your own email template to reach out in a real personal and cool way to your race participants. So yeah, it looks like this. So you can customize like almost everything: the salutation, the email body text, the button text, which is obviously pretty important, the footer color, the email sender, the email subject, the language, and so on. And once you have done that, you can also pre-schedule your email send outs, yeah, that it's going to be sent out automatically. For example, my race is, I don't know, in 3 days, and I want to reach out now, and then I want to reach out 3 hours before the race is starting, and even after the race, for example, hey, thank you for participating. You can also obviously change yeah, the email body and so on. Yes, so let's say your race participants receive the inbox email, and if they click on this button, obviously they will come without download, register, or log in into their Eventbaxx view. So pretty easy. So this is the proactive way we also recommend to our customers. But there's also another cool possibility where you can manage and set up a so-called landing page. You can give this your own name, obviously your race name, for example. You can style it a little bit or label it, and then you can share this landing page in your social environment, like Facebook, on your website. You can even integrate it, I don't know, into your already existing mobile application. We also provide there an open API. So it's up to your creativity. We also have customers that use it at the info point on the event itself with a QR code, and then you give the power to onboard new race participants. You did not have any data. So for example, they can leave their email address, and then they have access to their Eventbaxx. So they will be forwarded, they receive an inbox email for sure, where they always have the personal link. And what is pretty cool here, you will see later on in your participants list from the origin, okay, there have been some new race participants. I had no data before, but now I have at least the email address. So it's some kind of soft lead generating, which you can obviously use for your marketing activities or newsletter marketing, whatever you are using there. And then obviously you can also filter to just the people coming from this region, and you can later on download this participant list and can insert it into your systems you are using. So I want to say really a lot of our customers, if it's wished, so really to make it more open to visitors or fans or to offline shows, we always recommend to send it out in a proactive way, but also probably, if it makes sense, to share this landing page on your channels to increase the reach and onboard new potentials for your race. So you have shared your Eventbaxx with your race participants, and after that, of course, you have some analytics in your dashboard. So let's come to the report part. So let's show you some example statistics. So these are the general statistics for you. So obviously, of course, you see the email opener rate. We have a pretty cool average here. I think over all verticals we're working, I think it's like 77%. So if you compare this to top level newsletter marketing, we beat this 4 or 5 times, which is pretty amazing. In the middle, you can see the Eventbaxx unique views. That means once you have opened the email and really click through to come into the Eventbaxx view, so on the clear CTA to get there. And we also track the total views, so how often your race participants had access again to your Eventbaxx. So there's a conversion funnel from the email sent out to the CTAs happening in the coupon. So like actions, you have an Eventbaxx over time graphic here, where you can see from the send out date till the closing date. We track the technology source, so from which devices your race participants had access. It's pretty cool that you can see, okay, mobile, they prefer mobile or tablet or desktop, or others like, for example, Apple TV. We support some green sustainable analytics. So it's just a comparison. If you have all printed these materials, for example, in a DIN A4 format, you save that amount of CO2 and sheets of paper. This is something, especially if it comes to green between races is pretty cool, which our customers really love and share in their social channels. Obviously, the gender data, it's related to the first name. The social reach, so each time a coupon is shared in Facebook or Twitter, or the landing page is shared, we can track this here. And it's also pretty cool, I think, later on, if you have a huge social reach, to show it to your partners and sponsors. There are some further statistics, like the ranking by cities, by region, the browser, which might be also pretty cool, because you have to prepare your websites, how your race participants actually use it, and the top performing coupons. So, and for sure, there's a specific statistics where you can see for each type of coupon, or for each partner and sponsor, a detailed report where you can later on download your report. I just downloaded one that looks like this. So, and then you can share it with your partners and sponsors, and can, for example, say, hey, this is a sponsorship documentation, or you gave me like $500 to advertise through Eventbaxx. This is your return on investment if it comes to click rates, view ratios, conversion rates, and even more. Last but not least, you always have a preview of your Eventbaxx, how it looks like on your mobile device. As you can see here, as I already provided you, you have a preview link which you can share with your entire team. Okay, this is actually the status of the Eventbaxx, or you can share with partners and sponsors. This is how it could look like. And yeah, here we go. This was Eventbaxx in a nutshell. We also have some more functionalities, but they go more into detail. So if you're interested in that, like, we provide an own affiliate center with which gives you the power to work with your own affiliate links, where you can generate additional revenue, so make it transparent for even smaller brands to use this. How much is the revenue, for example, from the e-commerce shop. We also provide a tagging functionality where you can do some race segmentations, where you can say, hey, I just want to make this coupon visible for the 5K'er, and these coupons should be just visible for the half marathons participants, for example. Hopefully I could give you a quick overview about Eventbaxx. If you want to dive into much more detail, Leonard will share you later on here in the chat a link where you can set up an individual checkup call with Leonard or with me, where we can dive into more details how this could be integrated into your races. Sorry about that. But let me switch one more time to the technical integration. So thanks to the really amazing API RunSignUp is providing, there are a lot of more possibilities than just syncing your participants easily. Of course, export the data later, so it's an enriched database then, and you can see the statistics, you can monitor it, and you can use it for your marketing activities or for your reportings. What we are actually planning is also to give race participants immediately access to the results, for example. So once they hit the finisher line, just imagine if the result just get displayed into their Eventbaxx. And even more, we can work with pictures, for example, if you have some of them, or some of those systems or providers, they do some pictures for you in a digital way. We can also leave it in their Eventbaxx. And also, if it comes to certificates, sorry, it could be also shown in your Eventbaxx. And I think there are much more possibilities. They are actually in our agenda, but thanks to the really cool API, our technical guys will hopefully do a lot of cool things here. To be honest, this was just giving you a quick introduction about Eventbaxx. So feel free to ask your questions, or I think Leonard and Olga.
It looks like I see 2 questions so far, if you guys want to take a shot at them. Do they share the emails back, the friends are invited? I think that goes back to when friends invite their friends to the Eventbaxx. I believe that's what she's asking.
And what exactly do you mean by that? Sorry, can you please repeat it?
So the question as written, do they share those emails back? Do the friends that share that are invited share the emails back? If we get a clarification of what they're looking for, we can answer that. If not, I'll follow up by email. You decide data based on first name. How do you gender the names? I think this was related to the statistics.
Yeah. So the unique entrance point is always the email address. So obviously it's like not common. I don't know that you have the same email address and the same first name, right? So it should be different, and then you can reach out easily and without any problems to each inbox. Is that answering the question?
Okay, so the original question, they're saying they want to gather the data back into their system. So in other words, if
okay, later on, this is obviously at this point we just provide a simple Excel or CSV export, and then you have to play it back into your systems by uploading or inserting. So, but later on it could be a vision that it will be immediately displayed in your RunSignUp dashboard. But so we just started, as you all know, with the partnership. There is a really cool API, but we just started with the basics. But later on, I think we're gonna make this also, because it makes more sense. You import the data and then later on you can export it immediately into your RunSignUp dashboard. But actually we are not supporting this.
Okay. What's the cost of Eventbaxx?
Yeah, so in general, I think we have a fair pricing model per participant at scale. So it's always up to 3 main points. So it's up to the number of ways participants you have, to the number of ways you organize, and then to individual or white label wishes. So if you, as I mentioned, if you want to dive more into details about this, Leonard is going to share the link, and later on you will also get a follow-up from us, so we can set up a call and you can tell us a little bit more about your ways, and then we come up with your individual package, which you will hopefully like.
Can Eventbaxx template be loaded into a third-party contact tool like Constant Contact?
So you mean the race participants view?
I believe that's, I think they're thinking like the email that gets sent out.
Okay, so of course you can integrate the Eventbaxx view HTML or with embedding functions in your channels or systems you are using. We also provide an API here, but I think we have to dive in here into more details. What exactly are your wishes or your needs there? We also have some customers, for example, they include the landing page on their website. It looks like, or the styling is obviously related to their website, and then interested race participants can onboard through the website through Eventbaxx, and then it's also embedded. For example, like the BMW Barrow Marathon, they're using it like that way. So I just want to mention there are a lot of possibilities, but to have a I would say we have to have a deeper look into this individual.
Is there a maximum size for the PDF that can be loaded for a coupon?
No.
Okay. Do most race organizers create the coupons for the bags, or do the sponsors more often create the coupons?
Well, it's up to the race organizers. As you can imagine, as we are, for example, working with Infront, they are like huge in the sponsorship and partnership business. So they completely outsourced this, for example. So it was so easy for them. They just shared the link, and then like I think 20 people or 20 partner sponsors created their content by themselves. We also have supporting documents here, which will help you to explain the functionalities, the benefits, so why they should advertise through Eventbaxx, for example. So we will never leave you alone. I just want to say here, because it's also our intention that the race organizers and the partner and sponsors are happy. So I can't say it's a mixture. So there are race organizers see, okay, it's pretty easy. They do it by themselves. But obviously, yeah, if it comes also to multiply races or multiply or large events, and they have a lot of different things ongoing. I noticed also from my former profession, yeah, they typically outsource it and just accept or decline, for example.
A couple more. Can you explain the use of the trophy coupon?
Yeah. The trophy coupon is like to reward your race participants for the interaction or the engagement they had with this advertisement. So, as I mentioned, if you, for example, ask or make a survey, for example, hey, how was the race experience? And they submit, for example, yeah, it was cool. They will see there a button which says claim your special coupon, for example. And once they click there, they come into this coupon, so it immediately gets displayed there. So it's really about rewarding the interaction and the engagement, which is obviously pretty cool because, yeah, as you know, yeah, to engage or interact with advertisement, it's not the common way. So normally you just see it, and I think this is a huge win for partners and sponsors if people really taking part in a survey or answer questions concerning the race or the partner sponsors. So this is the way normally it works. So really rewarding, thanks for being a part, or thanks for interaction with the partner sponsor message.
That looks like all of our questions. Hold on, one more. Okay, it was just a thank you, so I'll relay that later. I think that's all the questions we have right now. If anyone has any later, you can always respond to us. We can get you directly in touch with Eventbaxx. They can answer anything, get you through a full demo. Yeah, so thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you so much for the possibility. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, as I mentioned before, feel free to reach out to us. We will also send you a follow-up email where you can schedule your individual checkup. And then, yeah, let's hopefully dive into more detail about your races and see how you can all benefit from Eventbaxx. And yeah, thank you, Joanna, one more time for the possibility. I hope you also enjoyed it.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.